Hey folks, I've been playing around with the beta of Project Spark on the Xbox One, so here you go, my impressions of the system.
Project Spark is essentially a game creation tool, kind of like Little Big Planet but in full exploratory 3D. What you may not know is that it's going to be free to play. As with many of the newest generation of games, microtransactions line its walls, but you can already do a lot of great stuff with the vanilla experience. It seems like the only stuff to be walled off is the art assets, themed biomes, that kind of thing. So if you want to make something new, clever and awesome, you can still do all that. You just have to limit yourself to setting it in a forest rather than a desert or an Arctic tundra. Quite wonderfully, you'll earn XP and in-game credits for playing, creating and succeeding at certain challenges, which you can use to buy these extras without having to spend any real money at all. It'll take a couple of weeks completing the daily challenges for enough of a pack, but if you're serious about learning these tools, you'll rack up enough credits soon enough. That said, spending a bit of cash isn't a bad thing when the base game is free. Already through the beta, there's an incredible variety of genres and games to play, and while they do often feel a little clunky, think Fables controls, you can load these up and even edit them to see how they were made. Should you try a level that has content you don't own yet, you'll be using a daily limit of playtime. See that timer in the top right? That's how long I can play content I don't own for. It may seem a bit sneaky, but if your intention is to get all of the content anyway, this will become less of an issue as you purchase more stuff. The gamification of creation is something that's apparent here. You can start your first level essentially just by playing it. You'll choose your terrain type and the game will randomly generate something.
Spark, what a picture you paint.
You'll be playing your game and Spark will ask you what your objective is and where it is. It appears. Then it'll ask you to draw a path, which is your route to your objective. It'll populate it with random side quests and enemies. Sure, it may be generic, but it'll be a working level. Your working level. And it may, for want of a better word, spark your creativity and get you delving deeper. And it does go deeper. Much deeper. Sure, creating magnificent worlds is easy, but underneath there's quite a powerful system for coding what you want it to do. But it's all visual, and once you've got the basics, it all works very intuitively, using a wide variety of tiles that tell the game what you want to happen. Camera controls, player controls. If you want to make a bridge that raises the water level when you stand on it, you can do that. Easily. Not sure exactly why you'd want to, but hey, you've got the power, and you can delve as intricately into your level's creation as you desire. And with this kind of software, its success comes down to how the community can use the tools in imaginative ways. The freedom that Spark gives you, with its low barrier of entry and deep customization, certainly looks like it's giving its players a really good tool set.
Motion capture system works really well. Surprisingly well, actually. As you can see, it even records voice at the same time. Now go get back to your quest.
Sure, the Connect functionality may not be quite perfect in this beta, but imagine what people will be able to do with it all. And that's why Project Spark excites me enough to unequivocally tell you guys to give it a shot. The fact that you'll be able to download it for free doesn't exactly hurt either.